evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, February 3rd, 2015. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, a Tennessee state trooper arrested 2 previously convicted felons in Coffee County last week. A Tullahoma man is charged with TennCare fraud. Unemployment rates in Coffee and Franklin counties are among the lowest in the state. The IRS is warning taxpayers to watch out for scams this time of year. And we'll hear from the new Tullahoma Chamber of Commerce president, and we'll talk with State Representative Judd Matheny about Common Core. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Push it, pull it, or drag it in for our annual Cash for Trash event. It's going to be bigger and better than ever at all the State McNabb dealerships.
That means the whole month of February, we are giving you $2,000 minimum towards the purchase of any pre-owned vehicle.
And we've received a huge shipment of new cars.
We're stacking them deep and selling them cheap.
So push, pull, or drag your vehicle in today for your $2,000. It's the biggest event of the year at State McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
And Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac.
And State McNabb Ford.
Cash for Trash month is back.
Yes.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mack Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mack features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mack offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mack Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
Welcome back. A Tennessee state trooper arrested 2 previously convicted felons and another man on drug charges last week after stopping their vehicle for speeding in a construction zone in Coffee County. Trooper Donnie Clark stopped the SUV for a speeding violation on westbound Interstate 24 near the 115-mile marker. Upon initial contact with the driver, Alonzo Merker, age 27, of Hardinsburg, Kentucky, Trooper Clark observed several indications of possible criminal activity. 2 other occupants, Michael Tompkins, age 37, also of Hardinsburg, and Christopher Graham, age 31, of Webster, Kentucky, are previously convicted felons. The men indicated they were traveling from Georgia back to Kentucky. After the driver denied Trooper Clark's request for consent to search the vehicle, he requested a K-9 unit to the scene and subsequently received a positive response on the vehicle. With probable cause established, Trooper Clark searched the vehicle and discovered more than a half pound of ice crystal methamphetamine in 2 plastic bags. A further search of the vehicle revealed another bag of ice weighing 20 grams, 2 ounces of marijuana, 5 meth pipes, and 3 marijuana pipes. Marijuana grinders, digital scales, several plastic bags used for resale, $1,093 in cash, and a loaded 9mm handgun were also found. All 3 subjects were arrested on multiple drug charges and transported to the Coffee County Jail.
A Coffee County man is charged with TennCare fraud for using the program to obtain prescription drugs and later distributing the drugs to others. Nicholas Dwayne Farrell, age 35, of Tullahoma, is accused of using TennCare to obtain the painkiller hydrocodone and later selling a portion to an undercover informant. Tullahoma police assisted with his arrest. Inspector General Manny Tyndall said, quote, "Prescription drug fraud is a significant burden on the healthcare system and on communities across the state. We're committed to eliminating this crime in the TennCare program, and local police and providers across the state are working with us in this effort." District Attorney General Craig Northcott is prosecuting the Coffee County case. The OIG, which is separate from TennCare, has investigated cases leading to over $3 million being repaid to TennCare, with a total estimated cost avoidance of over $163.6 million for the program, according to latest figures. To date, 2,274 people have been charged with TennCare fraud.
Unemployment rates in Coffee and Franklin County were among the lowest in the area last month. The Department of Labor and Workforce Development says the jobless rate stood at 5.6% in December in both counties. The Coffee County rate slipped by 1/10 of a point compared to November. Around 1,500 people are unemployed in the county. Franklin County's rates edged up by 1/10 of a point last month compared to November. Grundy County's unemployment stood at 8.2% in December. Van Buren County posted one of the highest jobless rates in the region last month at 9.5%. The state's overall unemployment rate in December was above the national average at 6.6%. University of Tennessee economist Bill Fox says the state continues to add jobs. He believes jobless rates will drop steadily this year.
The Internal Revenue Service is warning taxpayers to watch out for fake emails or websites looking to steal personal information. These phishing schemes continue to be on the annual IRS list of dirty dozen tax scams for the 2015 filing season. IRS Commissioner John Koskinen said, quote, "The IRS won't send you an email about a bill or refund out of the blue. Don't click on one claiming to be from the IRS that takes you by surprise. I urge taxpayers to be wary of clicking on strange emails and websites. They may be scams to steal your personal information," end quote. Compiled annually, the Dirty Dozen lists a variety of common scams that taxpayers may encounter any time, but many of these schemes peak during filing season as people prepare their returns or find people to help with their taxes. Illegal scams can lead to significant penalties and interest in possible criminal prosecution. IRS Criminal Investigation works closely with the Department of Justice to shut down scams and prosecute the criminals behind them. Phishing is a scam typically carried out with the help of unsolicited email or a fake website that poses as a legitimate site to lure in potential victims and prompt them to provide valuable personal and financial information. Armed with this information, a criminal can commit identity theft or financial theft. If you receive an unsolicited email that appears to be either from the IRS or an organization closely linked to the IRS, such as Electronic Federal Tax Payment System, report it by sending it to phishing@irs.gov.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
We're having a huge inventory reduction sale going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia with the largest selection in history with over 100 to choose from, any make, any model. Check out this 2014 Kia Forte, 14803, or this 2014 Kia Optima, 19587. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. Any make, any model, over 100 to choose from. Why buy anywhere else?
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Since 1915, Kiwanis International has touched millions of lives. When you help one child, you help the world. But one can make a difference.
And welcome back. The Tullahoma Chamber of Commerce held their annual membership banquet last Saturday night. Let's watch as incoming Chamber President Mike Norris shares his goals for the upcoming year.
Now, if you've read the business link, you might as well get up and go get a drink or check out your live auction items, because you already know what I'm going to say. But I'll change it up a little bit. I proposed the shortest presidential report ever. I said, I was just going to say, let's finish what we started. Diane nixed that in a heartbeat, so blame her for this. Why would I say, let's finish what we started? I mean, the Chamber's been there, Chamber does our coffees, everything looks like the Chamber normally does. But what you haven't seen is a little different, and I'll use an analogy. It's like a duck on a pond. floating around from place to place, looks peaceful getting there, but under that water, those feet are moving as fast as they can. And that's what the chamber has been doing. We've tried real hard to enhance the economic development of our members, not all of which can be seen from the surface. And I'll read the mission statement of the chamber. The Tullahoma Chamber is to identify and represent the interest and advancement of its members and to promote a vision of economic growth while showcasing the area as a desirable place to live, work, and visit. What you haven't seen is your chamber board is making a strategic change in the focus of how we accomplish that mission. Historically, the chamber dedicated a lot of time and energy to promoting economic growth by attracting new businesses to Tullahoma. But with the development or implementation of the Tullahoma Area Economic Development Corporation, whose sole purpose is to do that, we can now focus our energies a little differently. We'll never totally abandon that effort, we'll always support it. But we can now redirect our time and energies in promoting economic growth through the advancement of our chamber members. We started a major redevelopment of our website, which will now allow us total control of our own data. We can update it, the chamber staff can update it themselves, keep it up to date. It will provide a landing page for some of the businesses that have no web presence, as well as advertise through some business promotion. So if you have some promotion you have that month, we can post that on the website by chamber member staff. And we now have all of our mass emails posted on our Facebook page, and we're actively using Twitter. But what I do believe is that by increasing our goal of membership can be accomplished by providing tangible benefits. We've always had the intangibles, the networking, but true tangible network or benefits to our members. Our businesses can then see the benefit of what they're getting versus the cost of a chamber membership. So for 2015, those tangible benefits that I propose will be to unveil our website and guarantee that all data will be kept up to date. We're going to host 5 business development seminars, 2 of which will be totally free to chamber members. Historically, some of these have been tried to use for profit. These will be non-profit, it'll be just a benefit to the chamber members. And finally, we're going to develop a plan for the chamber facilities. It's not breaking news that our facilities are a little outdated. And I believe there need to be a short-term goal, or short-term plan, and a long-term plan. Short-term plan will be to spruce it up. The long-term plan will be to decide, is that the location, or is it another location that we need to move to? And lastly, to ensure that we meet those 2015 goals, we're not going to confuse efforts with results. It's a mantra I've lived with for a long time, and some of my employees got tired of hearing that. Unlike the duck on the pond, our 2015 goals will be measured on where we get to, not how fast our feet are moving.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Some of life's decisions are more important than others, such as choosing the right funeral home for pre-arrangements or for the care of a loved one who has passed away. And if you choose cremation, the decision is even more important because many funeral homes don't own or operate their own crematory. Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we not only own and operate our own crematory, but it's the only crematory in Coffee County. We do not leave the county or the state for cremations. Your loved one never leaves our care, and we are able to keep prices affordable for all budgets. It's cremation you trust, the quality we insist on, and so should you. When you see cremation you trust, you know you've chosen the best. Manchester Funeral Home, our family caring for your family.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play, what you wear, how you dance, or even what direction life takes you. You just need to be there. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
Welcome back. Tonight we bring you part 2 of Tom Corrington's interview with State Representative Judd Matheny. In this video, Representative Matheny talks about the controversial Common Core initiative.
The hullabaloo that's been going on with respect to Common Core standards, and that's going to be a pretty healthy area of focus. And so I had asked you a little earlier, and we didn't quite get there. What are the objections to the Common Core standards?
The major objections to the Common Core standards are the way that they were promulgated and put forward to us, which we don't think came from the education community as much as it came from business community, textbook community, and
but that's already been done.
I know, but
4 years ago.
But we don't like it.
But it's already been done.
But we're in the process of.
What is it about that you don't like?
We do not trust anyone other than Tennesseans to have the destiny of Tennessee in place.
You still haven't told me what the objectives are.
We don't like the standards that have come forward. We don't like the fact that the standards that have come forward are going to be tied to additional federal funding, and it's a federal. And I maintain, Tom, I know you don't like these answers, but I maintain it's the first step in the federal takeover of education. And
you don't have to accept the federal money.
But then we have to have a separate set. There's no sense in adopting those standards and then not accepting the federal money.
Why?
Why? Because we don't have any faith and confidence in the standards. I'm telling you, the whole reason the governor held the Education Summit on September 17th and announced that he was going to revamp how we adopt these standards and what the assessments are going to look like is because he realizes there's a confidence problem in the state of Tennessee with those. And we just, and I'll jump ahead to the president's remarks a week ago. The free community college nationwide, that is an absolute takeover of community college. But it fits in the same system. Anybody that's going to stand up and say, I want community college to be free for everybody, and I'm going to raise $60 billion in federal money to pay for it, the same MO is taking place in K through 12 education.
I'll agree with you. That one shouldn't get off the ground.
But Common Core is the nose under the tent to go in there also.
No. Like I say, if you don't like the federal money, don't take it. Well, but that's really got nothing to do with the standards. And we have had good results out of them, and I know there's criticism, but I have a hard time hearing exactly what it is, and I do hear quite a number of favorable comments. It is, we're putting on the teachers and the students higher expectations, and the ability to think rather than just do things by rote. And
we want our students to be able to think, but we also want the economies in this state or the education systems in this state and in other portions of the nation to have more of a regional touch than a national one-size-fits-all touch, which is where Common Core is eventually going to lead us to. This state has agrarian areas, it has highly industrial areas, it has high-tech areas, it has and this country has so many different cultures and so many different backgrounds and so many different modes of economy that we're going to have more authorship on the local level of our educational systems. And that's just the way we feel. And I'm confident that the vast majority, even the state Senate now, who was very much in favor of Common Core, they've come out completely against it now. And to taking the best part of the Common Core initiatives that we have brought forward already and implemented, maintaining those and building from those and getting buy-in from Tennesseans before we officially adopt them. If those represent 90% of the Common Core implementation, then so be it. If they only represent 60% with 40% new, then so be it. But we have a serious confidence problem in this state, whether it's real or whether it's perceived, with the State Department of Education and what they're trying to do. And that's got to be cleaned up.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader.
At the time, maybe you were just building a bridge, a business, or a community. Maybe you were simply working for a home or a better tomorrow. At the time you served out of duty and love of country. But in that time, we see a legacy created, an American dream lived. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Imagine a world with more birthdays. We're already working on that. We help people take steps to prevent cancer. The best present they'll ever get. We're the American Cancer Society. Help create a world with more birthdays at morebirthdays.com.
Welcome back. Last Friday night was homecoming for the Tullahoma Wildcat basketball team. Newsleader's John Gray brings us the video of the festivities.
All right, we're at Tullahoma High School, and it is homecoming night for the basketball team. And there's the court over there, and we'll have a little music playing right now. The band's playing up there.
The homecoming court will be preceded by the THS student body officers. Macy Marin is student body president and Courtney Pross is student body vice president. Now it's time to introduce the 2015 basketball homecoming court. The freshman honorees tonight are Miss Candace Courtney and Mr. Jackson McKelvey. Freshman attendant Candace is the daughter of Rick and Sherry Courtney. Candace's activities include being a member of the THS volleyball team, the Kiwanis Club, King's Cross Youth Group, and she is a nominee for the National Academy of Future Science and Technology Leaders Award of Excellence. The freshman escort is Jackson McKelvey. Jackson is the son of Rachel and Richie McKelvey. He is a member of King's Cross Youth Group and enjoys hunting, fishing, and other outdoor activities. Sophomore attendant Aubrey Turner is the daughter of John and Christine Turner. Aubrey is a member of the cross country and tennis teams and performs with the THS Aristocats and attends World Outreach Church. Ms. Turner is accompanied by sophomore escort Andrew Nelius. He is the son of Andy and Sharon Nelius. Andrew performs with the THS Aristocats and is on both of the cross country and track teams. He also enjoys playing the drums. Representing the junior class are Ms. Turner Butod and Mr. Cody Stevens. Junior attendant Turner Butod is the daughter of Joey and Lana Butod. Turner plays on the THS varsity softball team, is a member of DECA and FCA, and attends King's Cross Church. The junior class escort is Cody Stevens, the son of Angela Maples and William Stevens. Cody is a member of the varsity basketball and baseball teams. He is also a member of DECA. Our honored senior class homecoming attendant and escort tonight are Brooklyn Welch and Gray Alexander. Miss Brooklyn Welch is the daughter of Stan and Brenda Welch. Brooklyn is a member of DECA, the THS swim team, and is president of the National Honor Society. She also plays the violin. Her post-high school plans are to attend Belmont University. Escort Gray Alexander is the son of Greg and Jada Alexander. Gray is a dual sport athlete, playing on both the THS football team and baseball team. Gray plans to attend Monlow State Community College. 2015 basketball homecoming royal couple. The Tullahoma High School homecoming queen, Miss Katie Myers, and the homecoming king, Mr. Brandon Johnson. Miss Myers' parents are Jim and Pam Myers. Katie's many activities at THS include being a member of the THS varsity cheerleading squad, playing for the THS tennis team, and presiding as president of the Spanish Club. Katie's college plans include attending the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga to study physical therapy. Homecoming King Brandon Johnson is the son of Gary and Jennifer Johnson. He is a member of both the varsity basketball and baseball teams, FCA, and is a member of the Cedar Lane Youth Group. He plans to attend Harding University to pursue a degree in education. The THS Student Body President, Macy Marin, will have the honor of crowning our 2015 Homecoming King. Congratulations, Brandon. The 2015 THS Homecoming Queen, Miss Katie Myers, will be crowned by THS Principal, Miss Kathy Rose. Her sash, pin, and bouquet of a dozen roses is presented by Student Body Vice President Courtney Pross. Congratulations to Queen Katie and King Brandon.
Don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Jay Gregory, who will invite everyone out to their Valentine's Day banquet with the South Jackson Street Band performing for attendees. Julia Mays is bringing Gilda's House to Tullahoma, and Charlie Allen will stop by and tell us about all the traveling he's been up to lately, and he'll also play us a song. All that and more on this week's Living.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with your weather forecast right after these messages.
Are you tired of getting those letters in the mail being turned down for that new car due to bankruptcy, medical expenses, or divorce? Then look no further than Russell Barnett Kia. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we are your bank. Dial 931-455-6066 or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. And remember, we are the bank and we can help you. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Why buy anywhere else?
Serving you as a local firefighter. Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force. Serving Tullahoma. Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1932 at 72 degrees. The record low was in 1951 at -9 degrees. Average high on this day is 50 degrees. Average low is 29. Tonight, look for mostly clear weather with a low of around 28. Mostly sunny weather in your forecast for Wednesday with a high of 52 and a low of 28. And on Thursday morning, 30% chance of snow with a high of 35 and a low of 18. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.